What's up, everybody, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Ego. Tonight, we are on the path of least resistance. It proves to be a good time for all. Music right now is courtesy of O'Shea Edwards, the Silver-Tongued Demon himself. We are here at the Hideaway in Jackson, Mississippi. If you guys have never been out here, you definitely need to come out because Pro Wrestling Ego puts on some of the best shows in the South. In fact, you can find them at Pro Wrestling Ego or also at Pride of the South. Or I should say hashtag Pride of the South. O'Shea heading into the ring. Current Styles champion, holding that belt high.
I get that a lot. Why? Last time I was here, I did what I had to do. But you know what though? I'll answer that when I'm ready. Not when you tell me to. You understand? So until then, you paid your money, be a good little boy, sit in the front seat, clap your hands when you're supposed to, and the show can go on, okay? Awesome.
O'Shea having some words with the audience as he's wont to do.
But really, unless you go over there and buy a shirt, I really don't care what you gotta say. Once again, if you ain't buying a shirt, really.
Speaking of shirts, O'Shea is sporting one of his newest shirts right there.
You can say that if you want to, but you weren't saying today when I was suplexing Orion and Wright Miller's ring. Whoops. Now, for those of you tech savvy, understand tonight, apparently a lot of noise have been making about people want to come for my style championship. The same championship that I defend every time I step into not just a Pro Wrestling Ego ring, but any ring that I visit. And ever since then, I've been up and down the East Coast, all the way through the South, all the way out West, all the way to another country if I got to defend this. But ever since then, I've been hearing one name that, ooh, boy, it makes my butt itch every time I hear his name. And that's Johnny Oma Lerman, the heart of the champion.
Johnny Lerman and O'Shea have been having some back and forth on social media, on Twitter, and also on Instagram. This might prove to be an interesting encounter tonight.
Yeah, nobody cares. But for that thing right there, he wants to claim as if he's the #1 contender. But you know what though, seeing how I'm the only singles champion on the roster, after the last time he stepped in his ring and he beat, air quotations, Kelvin Heights, right? Honestly, I don't care who he beat. Last time he checked, he wasn't really in the grace of the name. Last time I checked, he hasn't stepped in the ring with the likes of Ray Feud and Orion Taylor again and again and again and again. No. But if he wants to think that he has a chance with me, if he wants to think that under any circumstances that he is the same degree of champion that I am, well, I'm about to find out what the heart of a champion looks like when I'm holding it in the palm of my hand and it's still beating. Because what you people don't understand is that even at rock bottom, I am still going to make it regardless of what any of you morons out here got to say to me tonight. Because understand that I have hands made out of stone, a chip on my shoulder, heart full of malice, and a head made out of diamonds to knock you and anybody out. So Johnny, I know your big heads up there listening, so get your little mochi having, little black beard having, get out here and get the butt kicking you deserve.
Like him or hate him, you cannot understate enough that O'Shea Edwards is a man who spits the truth. O'Shea has gone toe-to-toe with the likes of Ray Fury, has gone toe-to-toe with Orion Taylor, some of the toughest competitors here in this squared circle of Pro Wrestling Ego, and O'Shea has come out victorious. That's why he's holding that Styles Championship. So tonight, he's encouraging Johnny Oma Lerman to come on down and get these hands, as it were. Johnny Lerman been making a name for himself over this past year. We've seen him a few times here at Pro Wrestling Ego. No small man himself. This ought to be a pretty good matchup. My name is Corey. I'm one half of the House Show podcast. My partner Joe couldn't make it tonight, but he's giving us some love out there in Barcelona. If you want to find us, you can find us at House Show Podcast. You can find myself on Twitter at HouseShow_Corey. And you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and our home on Anchor.fm/House Show Pod. Scott might want to get out of that.
We're going to make this official. Anytime a title is brought to this ring in Pro Wrestling Ego, it is automatically put up for grabs. O'Shea's brought it to the ring, so it's up for grabs.
As Scott just said, anytime a belt is present and a match is going on, that belt is up for grabs. So tonight, the Styles Championship is on the line for O'Shea Edwards and Johnny Lerman.
So, as of now, we're going to put up the Pro Ego Styles Championship. It's going to be O'Shea Edwards versus Johnny Lerman. Check him out, ref. I'm going to step out the ring, let you do your thing. I'll wait down here for the belt.
Come on, Scott. Get out of the ring. Ref doing his job, checking him over. O'Shea, not necessarily willing participant, but the ref still has a job to do. Got some vocal audience members. That's never anything that we have a lack of here at Pro Wrestling Ego. The audience always lets themselves be known. And there's the bell. Lock up right there in the middle of the ring. Both men jockeying for position, but Johnny getting backed up into that corner. Nope, not quite there. Johnny leaning into it, trying to gain that advantage. There he goes. Lock up from behind. O'Shea sliding through there. There we go. Breaks the hold and locks up behind Lerman. Johnny trying to find a way out of the hold. Slides through. Back and forth. Side headlock from Lerman. O'Shea with a quick blow to the breadbasket, trying to loosen up that hold. Sends him off the ropes. An attempt at a shoulder tackle. It's not many men that can look eye to eye with O'Shea or Johnny. O'Shea off the ropes, right in the center. Neither man budging an inch. Drop toe hold on top with the side headlock on O'Shea Edwards. Ref checking on O'Shea. Johnny trying to cut off the wind supply to O'Shea Edwards. Turns it into an arm lock there. O'Shea breaking the hold on the lower rope. Slides outside to catch a breather. O'Shea Edwards works in his time. And there's no shame in taking a powder to let Johnny wait. Grabs the water. Hydration is key here. O'Shea coming back in. Calling for a test of strength. Locks it in on one. Calling for the second one. Never trust him. There we go. Exactly why. O'Shea with that low hold. Johnny, fireman's carry over into the corner. Going for the pin attempt. Not even a 2 count. That's the thing, when you get 2 big guys in the ring, you're not going to see a lot of flash, folks. You're going to see a lot of work. Submission holds, power moves. These guys came to do business. O'Shea wrenching that arm behind. Side headlock. Onto the mat. Ref checking for the shoulders. O'Shea just trying to wear Lerman down. Lerman gets a bit of an advantage. Scissor hold on O'Shea's neck. O'Shea trying to jockey out of it. Up and over with a modified bridge. Side headlock. O'Shea taking his time, wearing Lerman down, trying to get him gassed, cutting off that wind. Lerman sends him off the rope, but O'Shea says not a chance. Right back into the middle of the ring. Putting those fists to his face. Slings him over. O'Shea off the ropes. European uppercut to the back. And now just stretching him out on that knee. Wrenching that head back. Stretching him out. O'Shea making sure Johnny doesn't have a chance to get a break from the ring. Johnny trying to power through. Johnny back up to one knee. Back up, and O'Shea brings him right back down. Raking the eyes. Waiting for that 3 count. Absolutely smart thing to do on O'Shea's part. He knows he's got 4 to get off. Lerman in the corner. O'Shea trying to bring him back up. Just rubbing those eyes now on the top rope. Don't let that coating fool you, folks. It is steel under that tape. O'Shea off the other side, comes back in. Hard hitting forearm to the face of Johnny Oma Lerman. Telling the ref he might want to get out of the way. Off the ring, and another hard elbow to that chin. O'Shea Edwards doesn't do anything half-assed. German right there. Going for another German right there. Oma is mad. Getting fired up. O'Shea wasn't expecting that. Oma with a toss for O'Shea over into the corner. Both men down. staying on top of it. We're at the 4 count now. O'Shea, first man up. Johnny's up now. O'Shea coming in. Attempt at the clothesline. Up and over. Good heavens. That's a good way to break an arm. Lerman fired up, going into the corner. O'Shea ducks clothesline, brings him up, slam into the middle of the ring. O'Shea grabbing onto that arm, swinging him over. Beautiful clutch move, modified crab there. Pressure on the lower back and on that arm. And there's the tap. O'Shea Edwards is the winner here against Johnny Oma Lerman. And O'Shea still holding on to that, just teaching him a lesson. That knee is absolutely wrecked. Audience is not necessarily sure what to think about this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still champion, O'Shea Edwards.
Johnny Lerman wanted a battle, called for a battle, and he got one. O'Shea shoving him out of the ring, so he gets his attention and dues paid right there. Styles champion still the silver-tongued demon, O'Shea Edwards. Calling for the ref to put the belt onto him. Like I said, folks, you may not like O'Shea, but you cannot deny that the man always means business, whether it's on the mic or in the middle of the ring. Ref heading out to tend to Johnny. Once again, we are here at the Hideaway for Ego's latest event, Path of Least Resistance, all heading up to the final battle for that Pride Championship that was vacated earlier this year by Joey Abel. You want to find more about Pro Wrestling Ego? Find them on Twitter, find them on Facebook, find them on Instagram at Pro Wrestling Ego. You can also find them using the hashtag Pro Wrestling Ego or hashtag Pride of the South. Full card tonight, folks. We got a lot of great matches coming up right after this one. O'Shea shoe button in front of probably one of our loudest participants in the audience. We are here at the Hideaway in Jackson, Mississippi, one of the premier locations for band, for wrestling, for any event that you got. Look them up on Facebook. Scott just kind of hanging out on the side of the ring there. There he goes. Making his way into the ring, Shaky McMullen. Shaky looks fired up about something.
I can't wait. I can't wait till later in the night. I need Nightmare now!
Shaky earlier this week on social media said that if he's going to have a match, he wants to have it against the biggest member of the Path. And that is, of course, the Nightmare, known as Jeremiah. Shaky was a bit distracted at the last event. Well, he called for the Nightmare, but he got Stardust instead. Stardust, a new addition to Pro Wrestling Ego. but not a unknown man on the internet. Client of the famous Jim Sterling of the Jimquisition. Stardust has been playing his trickster games as of late. Last time we had a briefcase with a prize worth $10,000 inside. Turned out to be a autographed copy of his photo. Let's see what he has to say.
Shaky, shaky, shaky. Whatever will we do with you? Ever since you lost your family, your brotherhood, the Moot Boys, you've taken on the appearance of a loser. You won't shut your gosh darn mouths!
Well, he's obviously learned since the last time he yelled at the audience. Keeping it a bit more PG now.
And you are a loser. And I have an offer for you tonight. Because I, Stardust, the new mouth of the South, am here to manage you.
Stardust throwing his hat into the ring to be a manager for Shaky McMullen.
With all due respect, you keep losing. I think you need some help.
I don't need help from you.
Well, you see, I've still got a managerial contract, so I'm gonna manage you anyway.
Tell you what, do it. I don't need your help. I don't need your managerial skills. I need Nightmare to come out here.
I've got your back.
Stardust brings up an interesting thing. He did win a managerial contract from Jay Andrews, owner and booker here at Pro Wrestling The Ego, and Stardust has basically said, whether you like it or not, Shaky, I'm your new manager. And this is an interesting pairing. Bit of Oddfellows going on. Stardust wisely making his way out of the ring. That is the Nightmare's music. And where the Nightmare goes, I'm fairly sure we're going to see Pranks and Jinx and whoever else is under these cowls. And here comes the Nightmare known as Jeremiah. Another couple of monsters in the ring for this one. Shaky, no small guy. And, Nightmare definitely matches him pound for pound and skill-wise. Shaky decides to take out the trash, as it were. Oh my goodness. Beautiful drop right there in the middle. Shaky throwing out Pranks or Jinx, whatever you like. Getting them both out there. Oh, good heavens. Shaky is not playing games tonight, and that's a nice change of pace from the distracted Shaky we saw last time in Byram, Mississippi. Of course, you can't be distracted when you go up against somewhere like the Nightmare. You gotta have your head on a swivel. You know, we've seen the Nightmare numerous times, but we haven't seen Jacob Lockhart in quite a while, a former manager of the Nightmare. Stardust throwing in his encouragement from the outside. Bell has rung, the match has begun. Lock up in the middle of the ring, both men just blowing against each other. High knee to the midsection, another one. Stiff elbow to the side of Shaky's head. Nightmare off the ropes. Beautiful hip toss into a modified neck breaker. And a high elbow into the corner there. Shaky off again. Shaky's got something to prove here. Staying on top of Nightmare. Quick blows to the head. Nightmare got a hold of the ankle. Now he's on top. Stardust walking around. Solid shoulder right
It's an
there.
injustice that my brother.
Chuck, if you want to get on the mic, get on the mic right there. I got some headsets right there. Chuck McMullen joining us here. His brother Shaky in the audience.
It's an injustice, sir.
Okay, go
That
ahead.
My pet idiot of a brother
Oh, Shaky on the outside.
just got dropped on his head.
Yeah. Now, Chuck Stardust has said that he's throwing his hat in the ring to be Shaky's manager. What do you think about that?
I think it's a horrible idea.
Well, okay.
But, Shaky's his own man. Our pet idiot, whatever you want to call it.
He's been a bit distracted lately since you guys broke up due to a.
We don't talk about that.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely. That never happened.
Okay.
I mean, it did, but it
But it,
didn't.
okay. No, I'm with you.
Oh.
Nightmare running Shaky right into the ring post. Shaky is down.
Good thing about Shaky getting hit with his head on the post,
Thick skull.
the post is hurt.
I mentioned his.
Shaky will recover soon.
Yep. Now we got pranks and we got hijinks on the outside here. These two pet idiots, as it were.
Yes. Ooh,
Good heavens. A
That's
little bit
a
of a
heavy
rolling
man.
thunder there on the outside.
that is a heavy man.
On a parquet floor, it can't feel too good.
It doesn't.
Nightmare coming in to break out the count.
I wonder if he's going to beat up the ref.
Ref's got to get out of there. He's young. He's got his whole life ahead of him. Now, Stardust offering a little bit of help there, trying to get Shaky back to his feet.
He looks like he's a great cheerleader for Shaky.
An odd-looking cheerleader.
Yes. I mean, he's a very large man in purple.
Yep.
He's kind of like Barney the dinosaur.
Got a cape.
Yes. I wonder if he sings the Barney song.
You know what? We can find out later.
Back to the action.
Please.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Nightmare in control. Scooping Shaky up. No small feat.
Nightmare's a strong man.
Absolutely. Nightmare on the outside.
What is he going to? Is he fixing to do like some lucha stuff?
I wouldn't doubt it. Up and
Ooh.
down with a drop.
I can't believe he got up. Oh,
Manhandling Shaky. Off the rope. Oh, good heavens.
I
Hell
don't
of a
think
clothesline to the back of the neck.
his head. I don't think his head can take much more. He's hard-headed, but I don't think he's that hard-headed.
Yeah. Nightmare going for the pin.
Oh, he kicked out. He kicked. That was almost a 3 count.
Almost.
Come on, Shaky, get
Stardust
up.
muttering things to Shaky from the outside.
I wonder if they talk.
I've heard them kind of gibberish every now and then, some high-pitched squeals. Well, there's a
well.
scream at the audience.
That just proved my point. They don't talk. They make noises.
They make noises.
Nightmare doesn't talk.
Shaky coming out of the corner.
Oh,
Solid forearm.
that's got to hurt.
Send the Nightmare off.
Oh,
And a good heavens, an elbow right to the chin.
almost cut. Sorry, guys.
Whips him around. That's all right, we're PG-13.
Oh,
And a knee to the back of the head.
he did that to me when I was 13.
You probably did that when you were 3.
I've never been the same.
Some would say you weren't exactly right to begin with,
No, I wasn't.
but I like you anyway.
He's my big little brother.
Yep.
Oh, what's next to happen? Oh,
DDT right there in the middle of the ring. The momentum from both Nightmare and Shaky.
it's been a pretty even match so far.
Yep. Nightmare's bringing him off to the corner.
I've had this happen to me. This hurts.
When a big guy goes up to the top, nothing good will come out of it. Good heavens.
Jeez, Louise.
You don't expect a big guy like that to be able to contort himself in the air so effortlessly.
That was kind of like Jeff Hardy's move.
It is kind of like Jeff Hardy's move. But, there we go. 1, 2.
Whisper
Out
in
of
the
2.5.
wind.
Whisper in the wind. Thank you. It had just been out so long, I almost forgot. Stardust has been an interesting addition to the pro wrestling ego community, as it were.
He has.
He brings a lot of recognition from his manager, Jim Sterling. But he seems to have some ideas of his own and wanted to come in and manage
He got out of
Shaky.
it.
Good heavens, Shaky up.
Look at that spine
Beautiful
buster.
spine buster in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 2.5.
We used to watch a lot of Four Horsemen.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he wanted to be Arn Anderson.
Well, who didn't want to be Arn Anderson?
I was Ric Flair, of course.
Of course you were.
I was Shawn Michaels. He was Marty Jannetty, you know.
Oh, gotta watch you guys around some windows.
Oh,
Stardust just hit
did he
Shaky with glitter.
what was... What? What
Stardust, what were you trying to... The ref has been shot out of the ring.
That should be... You should DQ him.
I thought Stardust was on Shaky's
I
side.
don't know what just happened.
Oh, Shaky pushed into the corner.
I don't know how
Stardust
much
ducking out.
His head's got to be pounding at this point.
Absolutely. Nightmare back on his feet.
Where did Stardust go?
He's over there in the corner. He's wearing dark purple, so it's tough to see him.
Oh, I see him. I
Yep.
see his silver face.
Yeah.
Come on, Shaky, get up.
Shaky's back in the ring now, dazed and confused.
You got to make our grandfather Hines 57 proud.
Nightmare coming in. Oh my
Ooh,
goodness.
no, Shaky, you got to kick out. Got to
There's a
kick
one.
out.
There's a two. There's
Oh.
three. Nightmare wins
Shaky.
tonight.
All right, well, I got to go get ready for beating up JD. So
Yeah.
I'll see you in a little while.
All right, brother. Thanks for coming by. Chuck gonna make his way off. Now it's disappointing to see something like that happen. I know that Shaky's been having some difficulty since the brothers broke up, or they didn't, depending on who you ask. But Nightmare overcame everything with a little bit of help from his compatriots on the outside. And Stardust somehow, whether Stardust got confused or thought that the glitter would revitalize Shaky, I'm not exactly sure. Maybe we'll get him back on the mic here in a little while. But Nightmare is the winner tonight. Stardust being chased into the ring, trying to console Shaky. Not necessarily a bright idea. Nightmare coming after some audience members. Ooh.
Thank you very much.
Stardust with the mic.
Shaky. I understand that didn't go quite according to plan. You see, if the ref had done his job, you'd have won via DQ, which is about the only win you're kind of capable of getting now.
Ugh.
It was a good plan.
I see what he was trying to do now.
Badly timed.
Yeah.
But together, I think it...
All right.
Shut up!
Now,
Did you walk away from me? McMullen! McMullen! Look at me when I'm talking to you! You will look at me.
okay, well, Stardust basically yelling that attention must be paid, and he's not giving up on Shaky, and Shaky's completely given up on him. So we'll have to wait and see what comes of that, but I guarantee this isn't going to end anytime soon. Scott grabbing the mic.
Maybe it'd fall like it did in Barnum. I mean, that's the best we could hope for. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Y'all don't forget about merch we got over here. Everything we got going on. We got some raffle going on. Just right here, merchandise.
Merch tables around here always well stocked with your favorite wrestlers' merchandise. And in fact, Pro Wrestling Ego's got a brand new t-shirt available, kind of reminiscent of the old Raw is War logo. Looks really nice. Definitely go check that out on social media. They've got it posted all over their Facebook page.
Don't be picking on one another. It's all the one I got. I can't replace it. Okay. Really? You think you can get down as quick as this young man does to count spin? No, I didn't think so. No, there you go. Next. Okay.
That ref is looking a little worse for the wear.
Y'all having a good time out there? I'm just asking. I kind of miss doing it over here, but I mean, welcome out to the tap. Let's take it. We got stars on the moon. That's okay. The guys will get them out later. Do what, sweet?
I tell you, glitter's nothing to mess with. You get some in your eye,
No help at all.
you're in for some trouble there.
Should I make him come back out here and clean the scars up?
Scott, I'd like to see you try to make Stardust do anything.
Well, you know, the chances of him doing that are probably slim and none.
Scott, we got a heart out. We got a heart out here, Scott.
And I'm sure you would.
Just come on, man.
Every step on the way down. But, you know, we're not going to do that.
Now that's not a bad song right there. Can't go wrong with some Queen.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next matchup is a fatal four-way. Up first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, we have the marquee, Britt Jackson.
We saw Britt Jackson out at the Bigfoot Academy. Impressive guy. And obviously good taste in music, so it can't be all bad. Coming out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Scotty said this is going to be a fatal four-way, so guarantee there's going to be plenty of action going on here.
Next up from Beverly Hills, California, we got the hot tamale, Daniel Perez.
Daniel, bit of an enigma himself. Fur in Mississippi, not necessarily the smartest idea. First time we've seen Daniel Devine here. Tank's doing a little cleanup. Did Daniel bring? Yeah, he brought Febreze. Well, it might not be a bad idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, third participant from Mobile, Alabama, John ringside.
John Anderson, another newcomer here to the ring. You know, Daniel Devine, a bit of a smaller guy, but I guarantee we're going to see some interesting stuff out of him. Small guys are always the ones that take to the top rope real fast.
That was fast.
Waiting on the final participant for this fatal four-way.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final participant. From behind the camera.
The final participant, someone we've seen around here quite a bit. Lights, Cameron, action. So once again tonight for this fatal four-way, we've got Cameron Action versus Daniel Devine and John Anderson along with Britt Jackson. And Britt Jackson, good friends. This might be interesting to see them try and go against each other in the long run. Daniel and John not interested in the theatrics. They're looking for some action. John Anderson, Cameron Action starting this match off. Cameron, beautiful move there. My goodness. Hip toss there. John Anderson trying to get a little action there. Beautiful hurricanrana. Got a bit of a brawl on the outside. Daniel coming in. Daniel trying to go for that quick pin. Nope. Misses with that high knee. Sweeps by John. Britt Jackson now in. It is every man for himself here tonight. Hard chop to the chest of Daniel. And Britt again with that chop. Up and down. Good heavens. That'll ruin your night real fast. Britt with that running chop to the chest. High knee to the face of Daniel. John Anderson taking it to Cameron on the outside. Coming in, going for that quick roll up. One count. John still on the back. Daniel trying to get Britt Jackson off of him. There we go. Both of the smaller guys in this matchup taking it to Britt Jackson. Now Cameron coming back in. This ref has got a lot cut out for him. Cameron on the outside. John with a strike. Both guys teaming up, trying to take Britt down. Trying to wear out that head. Britt with a couple of quick kicks. Good heavens. Heard that one all the way up here. John stretching him out there. Cutting off the air. Cameron still down on the outside. Daniel Devine got Britt Jackson there in the corner. John out. A bit of a modified slide there. Ooh. Solid slaps. Britt Jackson backed into John. John Anderson, Daniel Devine. Up and back. Well, looks like that team up was short-lived. Guys, you might want to watch. Yeah, Cameron with that cross body onto both men. Axe handle to Daniel. Axe handle to John. Miss. Modified neck breaker. Driving that knee to the forehead. And a bulldog for his troubles. Pandemonium would be an understatement. Oh, both guys noticed who they bumped into. This friendship might be a little bit stable. There we go. Oh yeah, well. Ritt brings him back. Cameron out of the move. Tries to go for that high knee. Misses. And Daniel and John back into the mix. Little showboat there. DDT. Better known as a code breaker there. Both men going for the pin. And a 2 count for both one. Britt Jackson, Cameron Action, trying to get back up here. A little double team action going on here. Where are you going, Daniel? Where are you going? There you go. Oh, what a miss. But not for John Anderson. Britt Jackson in control here. European right to the back. Comes off with the neck breaker. Oh my. Britt misses. John working on that neck. Cameron with that running knee. Where's he going? All right, here we go. Covering for John. Cameron Action is the winner here with the pin on John Anderson. Good heavens.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Lance Cameron Action.
Well, he lives up to his name. Plenty of action tonight in this fatal four-way. Cameron Action comes out on top. I guarantee we'll see more of this guy in the near future. Britt Jackson not necessarily upset about that win since that is his friend. Daniel Devine on the outside parquet. John Anderson making his way out. Fan favorite here. Well, a hell of a first half so far. O'Shea Edwards winning over Johnny Lerman. The nightmare known as Jeremiah against Shaky McMullen. Cameron Action coming out on top on that fatal four-way. Coming to the ring, another bit of a grudge match, but one that none of us were expecting. J.D. Jenkins, formerly known as Boot Boy Bubbler, going against Chuck McMullen, brother in arms, and also former member of the Boot Boys. JD basically said on social media, look, I'm looking for a match. You come into the ring, and I'm going to mow right through you. He was not expecting Chuck to pick up that challenge. Both guys known for their comedic antics, as it were, but JD is definitely, with the size, not somebody to mess with. This might be interesting. I don't think either man is looking to protect their former friend. They're out here on the path for that Pride Championship. And here comes Chuck. Well, we thought we knew that music, but looks like Chuck is changing it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miami Street. Chuck McMullen.
So if that music doesn't get you hype, I don't know what will. You know, you hate to see brother going against brother. I don't think there's going to be any niceties. Well, Chuck's waving to him. That's nice. Bell has rung. Chuck skanking around the ring. Chuck tried to get an upper hand there. JD has dropped the bubbler persona. We're now just going by JD Jenkins. Still trying to put smiles on faces. Chuck with the initiative there. And just shoved off by JD. JD not interested in having fun here. He's all business tonight, but Chuck is still trying to have a bit of fun there. Scooped up like a baby, thrown into the corner. Dodges it. Comes in with that high butt. Carried again. Swatted away. Scooped up and deposited in the middle of the ring. JD looking a bit conflicted, not wanting to do this to his brother. Another scoop slam. Trying to wear out that lower back of Chuck McMullen. Chuck trying. Ooh. Solid knee. Yep, Chuck dodges that one. It's like a kind of a monkey choke. I don't know exactly what Chuck's trying to do besides cut off bubblers there. Sorry, JD's hair. Well, they are magnificent calves. Here's the cover. 2 count. You know, it's tough to root for either one of these guys. They've been such a force to be reckoned with here in Pro Wrestling Ego as the Boot Boys. Always entertaining, but always meaning business. And it's tough to see something like this happen. Chuck rolling over JD, going up to the second rope. The Dolphin dive right to the breadbasket. Speaking of bread, JD has cut out carbs, looking really good, slimming down, really committing to this changeover. Chuck in control, but being pushed into the corner. JD just slapping away at that chest. Slapping the back of his head. You can feel that one all the way up here. Chuck with that elbow on the back of JD's head. Quick headbutt. Makes both guys reel. Big splash in the corner there. Scooped. Slammed. Over the cover. 1, 2, 2.5 right there. JD off the ropes. Big splash. Another 2 count. Ooh, slap. JD not having it. Quick blow to the back. Driving that shoulder into the midsection of Chuck, wearing him down. Ooh, ham fist right there. And a Chuck with a right to the eyes, trying to get JD off of him, give him a little bit of a breather. Big slap to the barrel chest of JD Jenkins. A slap to the face. Chuck going up, extending that arm, trying to put a little pressure on there, get that arm out of commission. Good heavens. But JD just powering through. Got him out into the corner. Both men down. Chuck still trying to wear out that arm with that modified arm bar there. JD so close to the corner. Not exactly sure he even knows where he is. Well, JD trying to get up there. There's 1. And he's out. Ooh. Big slap to the chest of Chuck McMullen. No, Chuck can't stay down if he's on the top rope there, JD. Chuck with that forearm. JD returning it. Both men back and forth, giving it their all. It's got to kill them inside to have to do this to their friend. When a big guy starts going up, no good will come of it. JD on that second rope. Chuck dives out. And a beautiful power slam. 1, 2, out of 2.5. Woo! Guarantee the ring moved a couple of inches on that one. Both men down. Ref staying on top of it. Audience really split down the middle on who they're rooting for. Chuck, first one up. Stops JD down. 1, 2. Yep. Chuck up again. Just trying to keep JD down. With a big guy like that, that's about the only opportunity you have. Yep, JD's back up. Yep, Chuck. Bulldog in the middle of the ring. 1, 2. Ooh, so close. That's 2 3/4 right there. Chuck's got to be wondering what else he's got to do. A couple of boots to the face don't hurt. Well, Chuck at least. JD on Dream Street, trying to get back up. Chuck going for that again. It's pushed off. Woo! High kick to the face. Beautiful running clothesline from JD. Chuck just ragdolled in the middle there. There's 1, 2, 3. Well, when you got a big guy like JD rolling over you.
Your winner, JD Jenkins.
Well, JD wanted to let people know he meant business. And although he didn't necessarily want to have to do it against his brother, he has shown us here that he does mean business. Bringing smiles to faces, boots to faces. Of course, we are kind of partial to JD Jenkins, considering that we are happy to sponsor him here at Pro Wrestling Ego and all the other events and promotions that he's had an opportunity to go and showcase his talents at. Look for him very soon on this very podcast. You can find him through all social media, and we definitely try and pimp him out as much as possible. Your winner tonight, JD Jenkins. A bittersweet win, I'm sure, for him. Chuck still kind of rolling around down there. Chuck taking off his boots. Leaves him right there in the middle of the ring. Show of respect for his brother. And of the Boot Boys past. You know, we're kind of wondering what exactly Chuck is meaning there.
Is this what I think it is?
Yeah, usually when a wrestler takes off his boots and leaves them in the ring, it means that's the end. You hate to see that, especially after all they've been through. Hugging it out in the middle of the ring. You know, this is Chuck's last dance. It's been a hell of a ride. I hope that's not what it means.
Let me
about this dude sitting across from me. I didn't know this was happening. But he just told me why. I completely understand. But this dude sitting in this corner here is the reason that Pro Wrestling Ego is where it is today.
Absolutely right. Chuck and Shaky were on the ground level when Pro Wrestling Ego started with Jay Andrews.
Nobody works harder for this company than that dude right there. He cares about Pro Wrestling Ego. He loves Pro Wrestling Ego. And here's a little something for you. You see these three guys right here? Without this dude, we probably wouldn't be in this ring.
Shaky on the outside, Ray on the outside.
When I first came here, I had no direction. I had nowhere to go. I was just floundering. I had nothing. He seen something in me. He seen something in me and begged and pleaded for me to be a part of the Boot Boys. He gave me my shot to be something in this business, and I owe it to nobody but this dude right here.
Thank you, Chuck! 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 Thank you, Chuck!
Crowd showing their appreciation for Chuck McMullen.
And if this is what you want, I completely understand, my guy. But let me tell you this. Your legacy here is that no matter what, no matter whoever it was against, no matter what day it was or how he felt on that day, Chuck McMullen came to this ring each and every time to entertain each and every one of you. And he has given his heart, his soul, his body. I've watched this man pick himself up from injuries just to come in this ring and entertain you because he loves each and every one of you and he loves doing this.
Absolutely right.
I could go on and on for hours, but I'm going to simply end it like this. Thank you, Chuck.
Well, you hate to see him go, but he leaves behind an amazing legacy. Ray in the ring now, hugging his friend. A lot of emotions running tonight. Something definitely unexpected. But if this is what Chuck wants, you got to go with it. His brother in the ring now. Known each other since birth. Definitely a night that we weren't expecting. And with that, we're going to break. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Saying heroes die, but legends are forever. I think that's it right here.